One other story I wanted to touch on, Anthony, we have this up on DodgerBlue.com. So if you missed it, you can go read about this. But there has been some speculation, as we know. I'm wearing the 2020 version of the gold jersey where they've got the gold outline of the Dodgers. It's only for the World Series. They've got the World Series champions patch on it. Everybody's been eagerly expecting the 2025 version of this. We've got a story up on DodgerBlue.com about what might be a leak of both the jersey and the hat. So shout out to David and Justin. I believe Justin said he saw this at a Nike store in the Grove. I'm not sure where David found these Dodgers hats, but you can see that the hat at least has the World Series patch. It's the same World Series patch that is on the hats that many people, myself included, bought a few months ago. And then instead of the gold outline of the Dodgers jersey, they may, if this is what we're looking at here, be a full gold filled Dodgers logo, gold filled numbers with the red outline. Many people have compared these to the All-Star game jerseys that were worn. You and I texted about these briefly, Anthony, so I'll give you the floor first. Impressed, not impressed, eager to buy, or eager to pass?
On the jersey, I would be eager to pass.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the full gold. I like the Dodger blue. I like the gold outline. To me, that looked a little more classy. This looks a little more like, I don't know. This looks a little more gaudy.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge fan of that. The hat, I'm a big fan of the gold outline like they had in going into the 2021 season.
Yeah.
I couldn't get behind the all gold LA logo in the top button. That's okay for me. I do not like that the patch on the hat is the same as it was with the previous hat. This one. Or there you go. Yeah, there you go. So from that picture, it's the same patch. What was cool about 2021 was that when the gold trimmed hats came out, the patch was different.
Interesting. Okay.
And so that made it a little, it was
that might have been because the 2020 original patch sucked and you couldn't read it because the stitching was so bad in it on a lot of those hats. So I wonder if that was intentional or just like, yo, we got to correct this before we bring the next version out.
It was bad. And also that thing was not on the 2021 gold trimmed hat. It was not stitched in. It was like
just a patch.
It was like an emblem kind of. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. It was not stitched in like that. So anyways, if we're going grades on the jersey, I'm giving the jersey a C. I'm giving the hat a B. Just okay. I would still get that hat probably. I'm hoping that this isn't what it is. I want the patch to be at least different, but whatever. Not as great as I was hoping, but the hat'll do for me.
I was hoping to buy a jersey. If that's what the jersey looks like, I'm not going to be buying anything. I'm with you. I think it looks cheap. I don't like the red outline on the number on the front as well. There's just too many. The classic Dodger jersey that's used to having two colors all of a sudden has white and blue and gold and red. And like, it's just too many colors for me on a classic Dodger jersey. So I'm with you. It's a C minus on the jersey. Literally, I saw it and said, well, if that's it, I'm not going to need to buy one, which probably will help my bank account. And I don't even like the hats either. Patch thing aside, like I just don't like the all gold. I just think it looks weird. I want a tweak to the classic Dodgers jerseys and hats, not a fully different hat here. And so maybe I'm grumpy old guy. I was eager. I did not buy a gold trimmed hat last time around. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll grab the hat this time. I will not be buying that hat. I will not be buying that jersey. Hopefully these are not accurate. We don't know. Again, these are two people on Twitter posting these pictures, but I'm not impressed and not eager to buy either of these.
I'm not. I'm not, like I said, I was expecting them to be, look, if they would have just done the same thing that they did last time and changed out the patches, I'd have been good with that.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I'm not the biggest fan of either one. Like I said, just because of it is what it, like they won the World Series, I would probably buy the hat anyway. But I would definitely favor the 2021 version over the 2025 version.
And again, I'm not a big jersey guy, but I went out and bought this one. This is the Mookie Betts gold trimmed. It's got the 2020 World Series champions. We did a little customization with the classic VIN patch, threw that on there as well. But yeah, I was like, I'll go, buy an Ohtani jersey. I don't have an Ohtani jersey. That would have been a good one to buy, is the gold trimmed one. But again, if it looks like the one in that picture, hard pass for me. So it sounds like it's a mix. I see some people in the chat kind of agreeing with us that they prefer the 2021 version to the potential 2025. So we'll see. Again,
I would imagine we're going to know for certain, like with the next week, right? Because those would typically be released right before the team does their like ring ceremony, like all that stuff. Yeah. And that's on next Friday, a week from Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. So stay tuned. I know I'm up here in Nike land and I'm waiting for it to drop, seeing if I can get a friend who's an employee discount on one of those. There you go. But again, we might not need it. We might not need it if they look like that, which will make my wife and my bank account very, very happy.